Yeah, it was good times, good times.
Yeah.
We could go on for days. Before we get out of here, um, I want to just do a little blast from the past, no pun intended. You know what I'm
Niggas
saying?
is rappers.
You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to remember. I wanted to know if Dre remembered the very beginning, because I know Dre is a past pleaser. If Dre remembers our first encounters, how me and him got cool and all of that. So I'm curious to hear it.
No. Go ahead, bro.
Not tight is crazy.
You don't remember nothing.
No clue. Go ahead.
You just want me to say it. You fucking cone. Like,
No. I don't remember shit. Go ahead.
Yo, no, that's crazy.
No. What are you talking about? You
My
talking
brain
about?
is crazy.
Are you talking about on
What's up?
Call of Duty? You talking about on some 2K shit,
it went Call of Duty,
right? And it was 2K.
and then it was
And
2K.
then when you was like, I, I had a joke, but I'm gonna save it.
Say it, bitch.
Remember when you were like,
Yo,
That's not true. That's not. Chris, y'all believe that up. Y'all believe that up. Y'all believe that up. 59, like 25. Y'all believe that up. Y'all believe that up. Y'all believe that up. Dre, you my man, but that's crazy.
and I was like, all right, I got you.
I'm gonna, I'm gonna tell you the real story because Dre looks like a fucking HDMI
cinder
cord.
block me.
Nigga look like a fucking hit marker. So I'm gonna break it down. My memory is flawless. January of 2020, top of the year,
Right.
Dre starts streaming. Right,
Yep.
Dre and Jay were playing Call of Duty on stream.
Big facts. Big
They were
facts.
inviting people to play with them.
Hey, I'm listening. I'm listening.
I
I'm gonna hold back.
somehow was, I just commented like if I could play whatever, sent the PSN, this, that, and the third. Boom, end up playing. Me and Quincy pulled up. Shout out Quincy. This is in January, right? Um, we had a little very small talk over the DMs. I think I was just saying like, thank you, I appreciate you for letting me join the stream, this, and that. Going about it like that. February passes. Now we in March. March, my aunt passes away. Right. Um, and then Dre reaches out to me. Sending condolences and things like that. And pretty much, hey man, let's have you on stream. I go on some VIP shit. I don't know if he remembers this. He eating chips or some shit. I just hear this nigga like. So boom, and then it became a reoccurring theme of us all being on stream over the course of the months of COVID.
Right.
March becomes April, April becomes May, so on and so forth. The time that this nigga's alluding to is one of the nights. It was all of us in there. He had mad niggas in the PlayStation party. It was like me. I want to say Jr. or maybe was in there. Tonio, Quincy, Greg. Like, it was a bunch of us in there. I think you, Chris.
Yeah, I was in there.
And then his man pulled up because there was a lot of requests for his man to pull up. This wasn't a ride thing, by the way. His man pulled up, gave advice, and I just want to say, great advice. We had some personal talks. This was off stream, so I'm not going to allude to what was being said. But everybody was just sharing little personal stories. They wanted to meet their hero. I remember he gave advice because everybody and their mother was saying, "Yeah, bro, I want to do YouTube. I want to start my channel. I want to do this. I'm gonna do this. I told you about this, Chris. We had this
100%.
conversation not too long ago. So we were talking about niggas who stuck to their word.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to be I'm gonna be the next big thing. And he was just telling them like, yo, it's you got it's a grind. I gotta do what you gotta do. None of them niggas stuck to it but me.
None of them for real. Though.
None of them niggas. All them
Don
niggas was
DeMarco.
saying, I'm doing this. I'm gonna start recording my content. This, that. I'm gonna be next. This. None of them niggas ain't do shit. Respect to them. All love to them. I'm just saying. Me and Chris were having a talk the other day about just sticking with it and grinding and the good days and the bad days.
Facts.
Who really want it and who really gonna keep it going.
That's all it take, bro.
Staying consistent. So it's funny that this all ties together, but yeah, those were the first and then we just got real close. Streaming 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning.
I remember those days, man.
Every night, every fucking night. Dre would not stream until it was like 11 p.m., 12 in the morning, Eastern time. Yeah. Every night during quarantine.
And it was
on that bitch.
It was perfect timing too, Dre, because my pops, well, he's retired now, but he was in the post office and he would leave at 1 in the morning. So I'd be in that bitch I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
I remember that shit, bro.
And even when the stream shut off, we'd stay up just chopping it up.
Chilling that.
And then he was telling us about House, and I remember when House didn't even have a name yet. Yeah, we put something together.
Look up soon.
We don't know what the name is yet. Got some ideas coming. Yeah.
Yep, that's exactly how it sounds.
no, that shit. And then just to come back full circle, man, all them nights of just kicking it, getting to know each other, and I know your ass ain't swapped back to the Sprite, you thirsty ass motherfucker.
It's a can. It's open. Nigga.
Talking about something. It's open.
Yeah. I came to my place just to record this because as soon as I get done, I'm out. I'm leaving again.
What do you mean?
I came home just to record
for
this.
I'm
leaving.
We gotta clap it up for that. We gotta clap it up for that.
W man,
we gotta clap it up. We gotta clap it up for that.
I don't be here often. But.
Yeah, you be fucking.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
I'm sure.
But yeah, man. Dre, did you want to add to anything I just said? And
No, you're right. Everything you said is true, right? I appreciate. Look, and then they give me a lot of credit, but I'll say on the flip side, how many viewers did we have? I don't know. It changed a lot. Sometimes it'd be 80, sometimes it'd be 100 something, sometimes it'd be 30, right?
Mm-hmm.
But we were just streaming, and I appreciate these niggas for just showing up because you start streaming. I'm gonna be honest. It's kind of how I feel about Sam, right? I know that if I need a mod for anything I want to do, my nigga, I can always hit up Sam.
Facts.
Right? So that's the same way I felt back in the day when we were doing. I'm because when you play in 2K, you can't just play by yourself. You need a squad, right? At that point, I don't know if y'all remember, I was really just playing by myself. Jeremy wasn't playing, neither was Trey.
Mm-hmm.
So it's damn, I need some niggas I know, right? And then every time I hop on, the same maybe 8 niggas will hop on, and then they start to become familiars, right? So it started to become a storyline. So excuse me, I know y'all remember when Andre played T Money, right? So it's just different shit that just goes on. And then when T Money was beating everybody 1v1, and niggas started to get mad at T Money, or when T Money got arrested for some shit, and everybody, it's just it's dope to have the same people come over and over and over again. Pause, but I appreciate it. I really do. And so now Rob. So now, even though Rob, they may know Rob from my streams, but he gets on there and I'm about to join another team with this nigga. But now it's important to niggas because damn, I've seen Rob play with Dre the last 2 weeks. Now they're on opposite team. Okay. now they're on opposite teams, so it's dope.
Okay.
Yeah. So, it was dope. I appreciate it. I appreciate everybody continuously showing up and continuously showing love. It's that shit means a lot. So as much as it was me, it was y'all too. Real shit. Even the people that ain't here, right? That y'all don't really fuck with.
That's crazy.
What's going on?
That's crazy.
Now I'm believing now.
Yeah, you gotta know.
You're
Cam,
wild.
10705.
What's another one?
You can say Cam. Fuck that nigga. I don't give a shit.
No, I'm not. I'm talking about just people T Money, just the people that used to always go on stream. Even Andre at one point. It was dope. I wish we could do that again. And I plan to. I don't know if I want to stream like that again. Because I'm gonna be honest, I just really like 2K20. I did. It was a good game to hop on for as my first 2K. But yeah.
Yeah. It was
niggas don't know that either. That was my first online 2K too.
Yeah.
It was good times, man. It was good times. But what I hope is, and I tell this to Chris all the time, I'm big on making more of those moments and even better moments in days to come. So,
Yeah, we can do that for sure. It was fun hopping on today. It really was, right?
Yeah.
Know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Shout out school, man.
Shout out
It's
school.
just, it's a lot going on. Some of it good, some of it bad. So it's nice to be able to hop on. And I'm ready to get back to work, like I said. But it's the thing with YouTube that people don't understand. And you might, I think you should at this point. If you ain't gonna be able to continuously like fuck with it, then like people. Okay, here's some advice people always say, and I don't necessarily agree with. People will say, do upload something because it's better to upload nothing, which in theory is correct. But what they don't tell you is if you can only upload one video in the next month, you might as well just chill, right? Wait till you can be consistent. And so I've been waiting till I can be consistent. Like I said, I've done this multiple times before. Excuse me. My Scuba channel, fucking House, right? House was. I still have the House channel. It's just not like, what's it called? It's very difficult to find, but I still have the House channel. That's what I'm gonna start posting on. I still got like 150K subs on the House channel.
Still no business.
But I have it because that was my brainchild. That took something that KG did really well that I looked at and I said, hey, we could just make a channel to that shit. And I remember Trey was like, that nigga didn't really believe it. Jeremy was just down to do whatever. But Trey was like, you sure? I'm like, yeah, nigga, we can just do this. I started uploading shit. I started changing the way niggas thought because they was like, bruh, these videos.
Didn't I make the first, not to cut you off, did I make that first? There was a trailer for the House channel.
I think you did. Somebody
it was
made
like, guess who's back? Yeah.
I think I had you make a trailer. I tried to have this nigga, and it's so crazy because you could have made a lot of money. I had this nigga try to manage us, and he was bullshitting.
What's up, though?
Yeah, nigga. I said, yo, go find us some deals.
Me?
I said, if you find us some deals, I'll give you 15% or whatever.
Nigga, I didn't know how to wipe my own ass. I was new to all
You're
of
right.
this.
I get you. But it's just like, damn, nigga, we made a lot of money off these deals, and you could have had 15% of that.
Nigga, bro, then he got his man. Bro, I didn't make $1 off House. I just wanted to be known, and I made y'all niggas bread.
No, you did. You did. Hey, look, check this out.
And I ain't asked for $1. Shout out me. I'm clapping for my fucking self.
Because it's like, if I'm in Friga's video, I can't ask Friga for some of the
That's different. That's different.
That's not different.
That's
not
different. My
because especially look, so what Rob's referring to is when we determine the power, right? So no, real shit. We flew niggas out. Did we play for your flight? I don't remember. I think we did.
Yeah, for sure.
We paid for fucking Jalen's flight. We had to rent the space.
I was speaking on the just off everything.
No, that video you did us good. That video with you did us good. I mean, it wasn't nothing too crazy, but I can say that one. Look, check this out. This is real shit.
I remember. I know the amount.
We paid for your flight. We paid for Jalen's flight. We had to book the space. We had to buy all that shit, right?
It was recouped. It was recouped back in that one video.
That one video recouped us all our bread.
Oh, yes.
So we was like, oh, bet this is about to be nice, and we had a nice week. Real shit, nice week. It wasn't nothing too crazy. I think that week we maybe made right over 5 figures, right, from that one week. So I'm not gonna sit up around like we was making 100K and shit like that. That wasn't the case, but yeah, nice little week.
5 figures in a week, Chris.
Yeah, it was from that. No, really, it was 5 figures from one session. But niggas do that. AAP,
that's crazy, bro.
But yeah, it was a good session though.
It's just crazy how much bread you can make off.
Yeah,
shit
when this to the points he made earlier, when you have a strategy, when you have story arcs, when you just have things in line from an entertainment standpoint, and you have entertaining people around it, and there's a lot of anticipation and lead up to it. It's the ultimate, like, success is like inevitable, bro. Like. Yeah. It's only a matter.
We didn't know. So, fuck. Rod coming down was the start of that. Like, I literally discussed with Jeremy and Trey. I discussed it. I was like, yo, I want to bring Rod down here because I want to see if we can get people to invest in people that's not us. That was literally, it was like, all right, bet. Brought Rod down here. He did the podcast. I think you had some, like.
We did a bunch of shit. I don't even remember.
What really made me fuck with it was the shit on your channel started popping. That's when I was like, all right, we can get niggas to fuck with people that's not us. And so that's when the Tournament of Power started. So we brought in, if niggas don't understand, we started to bring in people that we wanted to do for that. So we brought in Deshaun, we brought in Jalen, right? I think Jalen asked, but we brought people in so they would
He did.
care about these people, and then we go ahead and fucking that way. Think about the tournament of power, nigga. Think about it was nobody from House in that bitch, and
That's
and
crazy.
it still did okay. It still did good.
Yeah,
We just
more than
compensated.
okay. You made 5 figures.
Man.
Chris,
Niggas
Chris,
win.
Chris. Let's put things into perspective. I don't want to talk too much about what y'all made because that's nobody's business. But I will say, Dre has expressed to me what they've made in a month. It's and then nowadays,
Yes, even more. I tell you this, 'cause we talked about this.
crazy, bro.
House has made more money than KG, which is fucking
Yeah,
crazy.
yeah. The times, the times,
Yeah, the times are different,
shit
yeah.
is just evolving, and the brand deals, and this, and then today it's like
That's
it's even
why
crazier.
I think Jeremy put that video out talking about like it almost seems like KG was struggling, and niggas look at it like, how's y'all struggling when y'all had performance tests getting 500,000 views every time, and it's like, well, the money wasn't the same. It really was not even close to the same. Like I'm trying to think of a crazy video we did. I don't know. I just know. I'll tell y'all this. I'll shoot the bag on this. Right, the video we did with Ryan Jalen, right, made us like $1,200 in the first day. We remember we premiered that shit. We premiered that shit first day, first 24 hours, boom, 1,200 off Rod's video. Nigga, I don't even know if I think this is real shit. I think the most popular video on KG was the Sawyer video. I don't know if y'all remember that, but it was Nick
Yeah, the
Sawyer.
white dude that Nick played.
So Rod's video, to put into perspective, Rod's video had, I think it did like maybe 100K first day, maybe, and then started to peter out. So around 100K, something like that, right? That Sawyer video had 5 million views, and I think that bitch total didn't crack 5K. So it just shows you how different the times were. So that's really what. Now I'm not House. I know everything about because I was over everything. KG I wasn't. So if I remember correctly, I think the last time I spoke to Trey, he was like, "Yeah, shit made like maybe 4,000, 47, something like that." And that's over the course of like years, my nigga. That's like 6 years. That's what it made.
Yeah. Times is different.
It is, yeah.
Times different for sure. But yeah. I mean, yeah. Maybe we don't have to talk about it today. Maybe one day, we'll dive into the house lore.
Yeah, for
Mm-hmm.
Maybe
sure.
one day.
Yeah, we'll do that one day. We'll do that one day.
You know, that's something that I'll save for you, or because at the end of the day,
The day got in.
the day gotta end.
Facts,
I was
dude.
gonna say something else, but yeah, we're gonna leave it at that because I know everybody knows he don't want to be this and that. But yeah, man, I shout out my story arc and shout out Dre for creating my story arc, even though it put me through shit, hell, and fire. It helped me develop into the person I am today and understanding not to take what people say, like that shit don't mean nothing. Like it's just social media. So always thankful for that. For the growth, for the help through everything.